8 teams would battle for a championship at this weekend's 32nd annual Service Cougar Tip-Off. And when the ship sailed, the host Cougars were on board with the visiting Eagle River Wolves. First quarter action, Kile pump fakes his man up into the air, drives down to 12 feet and drains it on his way to 16 points on the game. The Eagle River press was giving opponents fits all weekend, but the Cougars display press break 101 and Marquis Robinson gets the easy bucket at the other end, and the Cougars are up 8-2. On the Wolves' ensuing possession, Agostino anticipates the pass, and he's going to take it all the way to the other end, gets it to the glass, and draws the foul on Shaquan Rhoades. He'll finish the three-point play from the free throw line to give the Cougars an 11-2 advantage. He would score 48 points on the weekend to lead all Cougar scorers. A minute later, tournament MVP Kile completes the Cougars' 16-point run after giving up the first field goal of the game. Cougars up 16-2 at this point. Later, pass down to the corner. Shaquan Rhoades would drain a three from the far corner, and then he'll have another look coming on a kick-out pass to the near side. Puts it up, drains it, and cuts the Cougar lead to 9, and all of a sudden the Wolves have hope. But here's a kick-out pass from Darren Muller to Rhoades, and he'll do it again as Muller drives the lane, kicks it out. A pair of threes at the end of the first quarter give the Cougars a 15-point, 24-9 lead after just 8 minutes of play, and the Cougars are rolling into the second quarter. Eagle River's Chris Parker entered the game averaging 20 points per game, but this three would be his only field goal of the first half, and Darren Muller would talk back with a three of his own. Muller would have a fantastic night, 16 points on the night, on the way to Player of the Game honors. Here he casually drains another three. Somebody please cover that man. He's clearly feeling it. 16 points, Player of the Game honors for Darren Muller. Shaquan Rhoades would pick up one of his tournament-high 20 steals and take it to the other end for his 9th and 10 points of the otherwise bleak first half for the Wolves. But Nick Butler returns the favor. The Cougars take a 21-point lead into the break, 36-15 after 16 minutes of play. Well, let's see what the second half has to offer. Agostino picks up where the Cougars left off in the first with a three ball, and then later Darren Muller feeds a slashing Marquis Robinson. Nice assist for Muller. 4 or 5 of them on the day, most of them on kick-out threes. Muller directing traffic, casually step back once again, NBA range, drains the three. Muller gives the Cougars a 40-point lead at that point. Again, Muller would score 16 points on the game. Shaquan Rhoades continues to be a bright spot for the Wolves, feeding Nicholas Montgomery for a deuce. But Darren Muller spreads the love, assisting on yet another Rhoades three ball. Nothing but net. Rhoades feeling it, 14 points on the day. Chris Parker answers with a nice move to zone. Here's a step-back three-pointer from long range. Nothing but net for him as well. But Nick Butler gets out ahead of the Wolves, and Rhoades slips the bounce pass through. 72-28 Cougars at this point, but they're not through yet. Darren Muller gets all fundamental in transition, laying it up off the glass and in, and gives the crowd one more roar with a step-back three of his own. Takes the pass on the right wing, drives into the paint a little bit, steps back, drains it. Crowd roars. Darren Muller captains the ship, player of the championship game with 16 points. Kile Matabuco scores the game's final points as the Service Cougars wrap up a 77-30 victory in the championship game. Balance prevailed for a talented Cougar squad. Tournament MVP Kile quietly dropped 16 points in the championship game on his way to 42 on the tournament. Darren Muller dazzles with 16 of his own and gets Player of the Game honors, and Rhoades added 14. Agostino contributed with 10 points and led all Cougar scorers with 48. Marquis Robinson scored 11 of his 30 tournament points in the final game. The Eagle River Wolves grabbed second place. Chris Parker and Shaquan Rhoades led the way, 51 points for Parker and 39 points and 20 steals for Shaquan Rhoades. 77-30 is the final. The Cougars were the champs.